Days of Our Lives spoilers Friday, October 17th. Brady and Johnny strategize. Kayla's romance. Alex's plan a deep dive into Salem's latest drama. Days of Our Lives fans are in for an action-packed episode on Friday, October 17th, 2025, as the walls close in on Sophia Choi and multiple storylines converge in dramatic fashion. The Peacock exclusive promises explosive revelations, tender romantic moments, and strategic planning that could reshape the lives of several Salem residents. The hunt for Sophia Choi intensifies, a web of deception unravels. At the heart of Friday's episode lies the desperate search for Sophia Choi, portrayed by Rachel Boyd, who has pulled a vanishing act after her carefully constructed lies began crumbling around her. Sophia's disappearance comes at a critical moment, as she packed a bag, grabbed a stuffed animal, and fled from her parents' house once she realized people were discovering the truth about her elaborate deception. Brady Black, played by Eric Martsolf, and Johnny DiMera, portrayed by Carson Boatman, will meet to strategize and exchange notes about the Sophia situation. Now that both men suspect the truth about Sophia's lies, they're determined to prove their suspicions and expose her scheme. Their conversation represents a crucial turning point in this storyline, as the wall of deception Sophia carefully built is finally crumbling before her. The situation is far more complex than initially appeared. Sophia has falsely claimed that Tate Black, played by Leo Howard, is the father of her baby. However, DNA test results revealed shocking news: Tate is not the biological father of the child. This revelation has sent shockwaves through Salem, leaving many to question who the real father might be. According to spoilers, the likely candidate is Aaron Green, portrayed by Louis Tomeo. Fans may recall that after Tate accidentally called Sophia by Holly Jonas' name during an intimate moment, a heartbroken and humiliated Sophia went to drown her sorrows in chocolate at Horton Square. There, she encountered Aaron, who was dealing with his own family drama involving his brother's arrest and the revelation that his presumed dead sister was actually alive. The two decided to hang out together and disappeared off-screen to watch the soap opera Body and Soul. What happened during that evening has remained a mystery, but spoilers strongly suggest that Sophia and Aaron shared an intimate encounter that resulted in her pregnancy. Adding another layer to this complex web, Aaron left for Vancouver to visit his mother just before the holidays convently before Sophia discovered she was pregnant. Since he had enough credits to graduate early, Aaron decided to stay in Canada with their mother, meaning he hasn't been around Salem to question the baby's paternity or even learn about Sophia's pregnancy. Melinda Trask's moral dilemma: a lawyer's reputation on the line. Melinda Trask, portrayed by Tina Huang, finds herself in an increasingly precarious position. The lawyer, who has been helping Sophia navigate this complicated situation, is reportedly shocked by Sophia's recent confession. Melinda's involvement in Sophia's scheme has put her professional reputation and legal career at serious risk. This isn't the first time Melinda has found herself embroiled in a baby-related scandal. Fans will remember that she previously helped Sloan Peterson switch Nicole Walker Brady's baby with a deceased Childa scheme that went very badly. Despite having learned a harsh lesson from that debacle, Melinda is once again supervising what appears to be a similar situation. Her decision to help Sophia likely stems from empathy, as Melinda was once in Sophia's position, a pregnant teenager who gave up her child. However, Melinda's assistance has crossed serious legal lines. As an officer of the court, forging adoption papers and helping cover up the truth about the baby could result in her disbarment. The situation has become so complex that Melinda may be rethinking her entire involvement, especially as she worries that Sophia's actions could genuinely harm Holly Jonas. According to spoilers for Wednesday, October 15th, Sophia will make a shocking confession to Melinda, revealing that Tate is not actually the father of her baby and detailing the adoption sabotage mess she's created. This revelation doesn't just upset Melinda, but creates ripple effects that impact multiple people in Salem, including Johnny and Chanel's chances of adopting baby Tesoro. Tate Black and Holly Jonas, young lovers unite. While the adults strategize, the younger generation is also taking action. Tate Black and Holly Jonas, portrayed by Ashley Puzemis, will team up on Friday's episode. The two young lovers are joining forces with a common goal: tracking down Sophia as soon as possible. Their reunion comes after a tumultuous period in their relationship. Holly had previously planned to leave Salem for Paris to live with her mother, Nicole Walker, and stepfather, Eric Brady, after being accepted to the prestigious Sorbonne University. Her decision to leave was prompted by a series of misunderstandings involving Sophia's manipulation. Sophia had led Holly to believe that she and Tate had slept together and were reconciling. The breaking point came when Holly witnessed a dorm fire caused when Holly, unknowingly drugged by Sophia, knocked over a lit candle in her sleep. Combined with seeing Tate and Sophia smiling at each other outside Brady's pub. However, Holly changed her mind about leaving after Tate made an emotional plea for her to stay. She shared a happy reunion with Ariana Horton, portrayed by Marissa Reyes, who was thrilled that her friend decided to remain in Salem. Now, with their relationship on more solid ground, Holly and Tate are working together to uncover the truth. Beyond searching for Sophia, Holly and Tate could also be working together to uncover the truth about the suspicious fire at the college dorm. The fire, which nearly cost Holly her life when she was unable to wake due to being drugged, has left many questions unanswered about what really happened that night. Steve and Kayla Johnson, a super couple's romantic respite. Amidst all the drama and chaos, Friday's episode will offer viewers a tender moment as Steve Johnson, portrayed by Stephen Nichols, and Kayla Johnson, played by Mary Beth Evans, take a well-deserved day off together. The beloved super couple, affectionately known as Stella by fans, will use this opportunity to reconnect, bond, and enjoy some much-needed romance. Steve and Kayla have been through tremendous challenges lately, both individually and as a couple. From dealing with the emotional aftermath of John's death to being caught up in the Sophia baby drama, they've had a lot on their plates. Sarah Horton Kyriakis, portrayed by Lindsay Godfrey, previously opened up to Kayla about her moral dilemma regarding Sophia's lies. While Kayla acknowledged they couldn't violate doctor-patient confidentiality, she could potentially let some information slip to Steve during their time together. Steve and Kayla's enduring romance is one of Days of Our Lives' signature super couple stories. According to the show's official Instagram page, the couple has been married for 36 years and has been through countless ups and downs. Their love story began in 1986 when Steve was initially hired to terrorize Kayla, but they formed an unexpected bond that blossomed into romance. Over nearly 40 years of working together, their portrayers appreciate the unique nature of their on-screen connection. As Mary Beth Evans told Swoon magazine, "For us, unlike today's coupledoms, we were put together from day one, and it's always been about us. There were different things that broke us up or whatever, but they always loved each other. They never didn't love each other. That's not how it is at all today. I feel like we're one of the last holdouts in that, but I love it, and I feel so lucky." The couple's romantic day off is well-deserved and will likely provide a touching counterpoint to the dramatic events unfolding elsewhere in Salem. Spoilers tease they'll enjoy a day reconnecting and keeping their love strong, possibly sharing a romantic meal or a night of passion as they reconfirm their bond. Stephanie Johnson and Alex Kyriakis, formulating Plan B. While Steve and Kayla enjoy their romantic interlude, their daughter Stephanie Johnson, portrayed by Abigail Klein, faces her own set of challenges. Stephanie and her boyfriend Alex Kyriakis, played by Robert Scott Wilson, will come up with a plan during Friday's episode. This plan likely relates to keeping Stephanie's identity as the romance novelist Anastasia Sands' secret. Stephanie has been living a double life as a PR agent by day and a steamy romance author by night, having written the provocative novel One Stormy Night under her pen name. The pseudonym Anastasia Sands is a combination of names from her Grandma Jo's favorite romance novels. The problem is that far too many people now know Stephanie's secret identity. Philip Kyriakis, portrayed by Jean-Paul Lavoisier, figured out that Stephanie wrote the book after recognizing himself in some of the scenarios, which were ripped straight from their past relationship. Jeremy Horton, played by Michael Rourke, also discovered the truth, which has Stephanie genuinely concerned. Jeremy Horton recently returned to Salem as a substitute teacher and showed up uninvited at Stephanie's door with flowers and an apology. His return is particularly troubling because Stephanie wrote about some of her sexual experiences with Jeremy in her novel. She had specifically asked Alex to remove certain passages from the book before publication to totally agree on content that Jeremy might recognize and be triggered by. Unfortunately, Alex dropped the ball on this crucial task, and those passages remain in the final version. Jeremy's history makes Stephanie's concern entirely justified. He participated in dubious financial schemes, trafficked women from the UK for sex work, and exhibited abusive behavior towards Stephanie. including one terrifying incident where he nearly drowned her by submerging her head in a hot tub. To escape legal consequences for his numerous offenses, he left Salem, but he has now made his return claiming to have changed. The situation is complicated further by the fact that E.J. DiMera, portrayed by Dan Furigal, also knows Stephanie's secret identity as Anastasia Sands. Even her mother Kayla inadvertently discovered the truth when she stumbled upon information about a blog tour while helping Stephanie pack. The more people who discover Stephanie's alter ego, the greater the risk of her being publicly exposed, which could potentially destroy her public relations career. Alex may also mention to Stephanie his recent run-in with Jeremy at Brady's pub, where he warned Jeremy to stay away from Stephanie or face consequences. This protective gesture could either flatter Stephanie or insult her, as she may feel capable of handling the situation herself. Regardless, the threat Alex delivered could easily backfire later, especially given Jeremy's unpredictable nature. Johnny DiMera and Chanel's adoption hopes, the Tesoro situation. While not the primary focus of Friday's episode, Johnny and Chanel DiMera's adoption hopes continue to hang in the balance. The couple, who have fostered baby Tesoro, the child Sophia left at a fire station, are desperately hoping to make him their permanent son. The situation surrounding Tesoro is extraordinarily complex. Sophia gave birth to the baby boy at home alone, then left him at the fire station out of fear and panic. She later claimed to everyone that she had given birth to a girl in Chicago and immediately handed her over to adoptive parents, a complete fabrication designed to prevent anyone from connecting Tesoro to her. Melinda Trask helped Sophia craft this elaborate lie, forging adoption papers and creating a false narrative. Meanwhile, Leo Stark, portrayed by Greg Reichardt, and Javi Hernandez, played by Al Calderon, have been serving as Tesoro's foster parents and have grown deeply attached to the baby. Rafa Hernandez, portrayed by Galen Gearing, was designated as the child's official legal guardian. Leo, who has developed strong feelings for Tesoro, believes he and Javi should have a say in who adopts the baby. While Leo approves of Chanel as a potential adoptive mother, he has serious reservations about Johnny's suitability as a father. Johnny and Chanel's adoption attempt was previously derailed when someone sent an anonymous letter to the social worker handling the case, accusing Johnny of having an inappropriate relationship with his student, Holly Jonas. Sophia later sabotaged their chances further by stealing Holly's phone and sending incriminating photos that made it appear Johnny was involved with Holly. During Friday's episode, Johnny and Chanel will likely worrying about whether the adoption worker will reverse her stance in light of them proving the allegations against Johnny were false. With Sophia's lies now unraveling, there may be hope for the couple's adoption dreams after all, though the path forward remains uncertain. The broader picture, intersecting storylines and future implications. Friday's episode represents a crucial convergence point for multiple storylines that have been building throughout recent weeks. The Sophia baby drama has touched virtually every corner of Salem, affecting not just the young lovers directly involved, but also creating moral dilemmas for medical professionals like Sarah and Kayla, legal jeopardy for Melinda, and dashed adoption hopes for Johnny and Chanel. Sarah Horton Kyriakis finds herself in a particularly difficult position. As Sophia's doctor, she knows that Sophia falsely claimed to have given birth to a baby girl, which contradicts the sonogram results, showing she was carrying a baby boy. Sarah is legally bound by HIPAA to keep Sophia's medical information private. However, Sarah is close friends with Brady Black and knows how desperately Tate wants to meet his child. This creates a genuine moral conflict. Does she maintain strict confidentiality, or does she find a way to nudge people toward the truth without explicitly violating her professional ethics? The DNA test results that revealed Tate is not the father have opened up new questions and possibilities. When Aaron learns about Sophia's pregnancy and the paternity situation, he's expected to have what spoilers describe as a father freakout as he realizes he could be the baby's biological father. This revelation could completely reshape the adoption situation and the relationships between all the young people involved. Looking ahead to the week of October 20th to 24th, spoilers indicate that Aaron will indeed return for a DNA test that proves Tate is not the father. Aaron's homecoming for what was supposed to be simply a graduation ceremony may turn into a life-changing moment as he confronts the possibility of fatherhood, character depth, and emotional complexity. What makes these intersecting storylines particularly compelling is the emotional depth and moral complexity they bring to the characters. Sophia, while clearly the antagonist in this situation, is also a frightened teenager who made desperate choices out of panic. Her decision to give up her baby and then construct elaborate lies to cover her tracks stems from genuine fear about how the truth would affect her future and her relationship with Tate. Melinda Trask's involvement, while legally and ethically questionable, comes from a place of empathy and personal understanding. Having been a pregnant teenager herself who gave up a child, she sees herself in Sophia and wants to help even if that help crosses serious professional boundaries. Her arc explores the tension between compassion and professional responsibility. Johnny and Chanel's desperation to become parents connects to their own painful history. The couple was previously pregnant, but Chanel was exposed to radiation due to a misguided attempt by her mother Paulina to help her, resulting in a miscarriage. That loss devastated them both, and their desire to adopt Tesoro represents not just a wish to start a family, but also a chance to heal from that trauma. Brady Black's involvement in uncovering the truth about Sophia demonstrates his protective instincts as a father, while also showing his determination to ensure his son Tate isn't being manipulated or taken advantage of. His partnership with Johnny in strategizing about the Sophia situation shows how shared concerns can bring unlikely allies together. The romance element, love amidst chaos. While much of Friday's episode focuses on deception and drama, the romance between Steve and Kayla provides an essential emotional counterbalance. In a show filled with lies, manipulation, and schemes, their enduring love and commitment offers viewers something genuine and heartwarming to celebrate. Their relationship has weathered decades of challenge, from murder frames to forced separations, from Kayla's temporary deafness to Steve's presumed death and 16-year absence. They've married 3 times, most recently on Valentine's Day 2017. Through it all, their devotion to each other has never truly wavered. The decision to give Steve and Kayla a romantic day off during this particular episode is narratively significant. It reminds viewers that even in Salem, where drama and danger seem constant, there are moments of peace, connection, and genuine love. It also provides a model of what enduring romance looks like, not the passionate intensity of new relationships, but the deep, abiding connection that comes from truly knowing and choosing your partner through decades of life's ups and downs. Tate and Holly's decision to team up also represents an important romantic development for the younger generation. After weathering Sophia's manipulations and Holly's near departure from Salem, they're now working together as partners rather than being driven apart by circumstances. Their joint investigation into Sophia's whereabouts demonstrates that their relationship has matured beyond teenage drama into something more substantial, a partnership built on trust, communication, and shared goals. Conclusion: a pivotal episode in Salem's ongoing saga. Friday, October 17, 2025, promises to be a pivotal episode in Days of Our Lives' ongoing narrative tapestry. The convergence of Brady and Johnny strategizing, the romantic respite for Steve and Kayla, the partnership between Tate and Holly, and Stephanie and Alex's emergency planning creates a rich, multi-layered viewing experience that balances drama with romance, deception with truth-seeking, and individual concerns with community impact. As Sophia's carefully constructed web of lies continues to unravel, the consequences will ripple outward to affect virtually everyone in Salem. The truth about Tesoro's parentage, Sophia's deception regarding the adoption, and the real identity of the baby's father are all coming to light. How these revelations will reshape relationships, affect pending adoptions, and impact the lives of Salem's youngest residents remains to be seen. But Friday's episode will undoubtedly be a crucial step in that journey. For fans of Days of Our Lives, this episode offers everything they love about the show: complex characters making difficult choices, romantic moments that warm the heart, strategic alliances formed in pursuit of truth, and the ever-present reminder that in Salem, secrets rarely stay buried for long. As the drama unfolds on Peacock, viewers can expect surprises, revelations, and the kind of compelling storytelling that has kept Days of Our Lives on the air for over 60 seasons.